Now, I can't stand Drake, and Kendrick did clap him good and Not Like Us. However, you can have a diss track removed if it gets released, but then it gets somehow vanishes. Let me give an example. Remember Jermaine Jackson's Word to the Bad, his diss track to Brother Michael? You know, he had those lyrics. Once you were made, while you changed your shade, was your color wrong? He had lyrics in there. Michael wanted to get the piece of him. Michael about ready to take that hamburger helper glitter glove and go beside his head and drain the jerry juice off of Jermaine's head and make the prunes shrivel up and drain him back, make him, break him off. The thing is this, and remember, those funny time people like L.A. Reid and Babyface were behind that. That's one reason why Michael was kind of coy about working with them. And Left Eye too, rest in peace. But she was in on the track and Daryl Simmons was too. I'm calling it out because it takes a team of people to put stuff out. Arista Records, who was Jermaine Jackson was signed to, put it out. Clive Davis. Think about it. Diss track on an artist. Now, you wonder how this could tie into Not Like Us. Well, it could, because if there's enough proof that Drake can actually say that this was defamation and their character assassination, then you can go to some channels. Michael Jackson did get that song taken off. Word to the Bad was very sanitized and watered down with what happened. It didn't give Jermaine quite well. Jermaine Jackson didn't get the shake and the wave that worked for Kendrick against Drake. But does it really? Let's explore the diss track situation. Because the diss track situation is very touchy, because the thing is, it doesn't mean it's going to end your career. Did Ice Cube end NWA's career? No. They came back out, after 100 Miles of Running, but they did follow up with a #1 debut album in 91. Dr. Dre didn't lose nothing. He got even bigger. Eazy still was successful, and of course with Bone Thugs and Harmony and his other projects, so he didn't miss nothing. So how did it exactly mess up with the career? Now, Rand and Yellow were side cats. MC Rand is one of the underrated cats, but they still was doing things, but obviously it's better associated with NWA. My point is, Ja Rule still was able to do some stuff even when 50 blew up. It doesn't necessarily run your career off. It takes a dent. It's no different than wrestling or politics or nothing like that. Your life goes on. You just maybe not be as heard from as much, but you do come back or you go on. But the reality is, can there be injunctions made? There can be some ways to kind of clean it up, you know. And I say, word to the bad, Not Like Us. If you have enough clearance to say there's defamation, you can get it sanitized. You can definitely have a way. Lawyers run the industry anyway. So let's not kid ourselves. If they want something to kind of be sanitized, cleaned up, they can get it done. You know, I remember with Word to the Bad, and that was back in the day when people were a lot more free ball and freestyle in any way of trying to dish you. Because people were coming after Michael Jackson. Hammer did with the Too Legit to Quit. They were coming after him. But the thing is, and of course, Michael Jackson always got his revenge. I never forgave or got over Eminem's racist behind in that video. And Michael Jackson took care of that. He took care of all of them, actually, all them turkeys, because he bought Babyface and them publishing when he was Sony ATV, and Eminem's. I think Michael was mobbed like that. Best revenge is just own them. Y'all want to make fun of me? I'll just gobble you up like Pac-Man. Can Drake do that? But if he has a legality situation where there is something that's defaming him and it's not accurate, you might have a possibility. It has happened before where a song had the sanitized version came out, and it proved that, you got to be careful what you put out, because sometimes everybody's got lawyers, and it happens in families and it happens within culture. And that's the sad reality. I had no problem. Not Like Us made me laugh, and it had its moments. But people are here acting like it's his Michael Jackson sensation for Kendrick need to stop. Kendrick is not really cut out like that for long term. And the problem when you're doing a lot of diss tracks and you're centering on a person, you end up enabling helping them out more, because what ends up happening, you got to get past that. You start doing that, someone gonna come after you, take you out. and it's gonna be a lesser tier version. So I tell Kendrick, you need to go on to something that's more, and stop centering around one man or one person. But as far as Drake goes, you're not gonna win this battle because the record companies, the payola, all that, it's already in the book. Spotify's all rigged and systematic. But if you have a legit situation where it's defame your character, you can get it sanitized. There can be some kind of retraction because it does cut both ways, but the damage is put out there. So, yes, the public hear the track. Yes, they have their take. However, if there's anything that ain't accurate, as word to the bad prove, it can be sanitized down. So this ain't the first time as far as it going with a lawsuit. But Michael was ready to throw them jabs in the drive-through at the Jacksons' family compound. That was word on the street. And I believe it too. I don't think Drake's gonna throw nothing but his braids out of socket or his mustache will go out of socket. But if he has a legit situation, it could bring some light into this. So we'll see. But word to the bad, not like us, defamation, there is a connection, possibility. So if you got something, Drake, you can use that song as a reference. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and share the video if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.